Hello everyone, it's Monika here and I'm super excited to share with you my very first projects for Hunkydory, and I'm using this beautiful brand new collection Pretty in Lace. It's not a full collection because there is another stencil. This stencil is called Pretty Lace Pattern, and there is another stencil, but I will include the link to the full collection so you can check it out. So this die set is called Lacy Butterflies and Flowers, and as you can see there are 3 flowers and 3 butterflies. And then we've got this lace edged bows, and we've got large and a smaller bow with the tails as well. You can see that the large bow has slightly different design. That's the tail for that large bow, and that's the centerpiece, and that's the small bow and the centerpiece as well. So you can see that they're slightly different, and you can use them together or separately, as you will see in a minute how I used those bows in my projects. So let me show you my 8 cards. So the first card I've done is the 7x7 card with the top fold, and this is the base from Hunkydory, and I used a Mattastic cardstock in that a deep like a blueberry color, and this like a lilac, and I used those colors to die cut my flowers. As you can see, the bigger flower is cut twice, and I just offset it a little bit just to create fuller looking flower. The middle flower I just cut just single layer and 2 of them, and I used that the birthday wishes. And along the way I will show you other products, and you probably recognize most of them from my welcome pack because that's what I've been told to use. This the big book of Ink Me Centerpiece and Sentiments. This book is amazing if you want to create quick makes that sentiments for I think every single occasions, and they come in silver and gold. So as you can see, I used the gold one, and together with that I used and those beautiful diamond sparkles, and these are in silver and gold and 3 different sizes, 3mm, 5 and 7. So this is my 7x7 card created for this. And as you can see at the background, I used the stencil together with the blueberry ink pad from that Hunkydory set I showed you as well. So this is card number 1. Then I created second card. It's slightly smaller, and for this one I use the flowers. Birthday wishes comes from this small pad, which is called Just My Type sentiment strip pad, and as you can see they come in 3 different colors, and beautiful, lots of sentiments again for all of the occasions. I used the square nesting die together with this dot embossing folder. So that's the square. This is all from my welcome pack, and the cardstock is from that Mattastic pad, which has lots of beautiful colors. So, and in the center of each flower I use this pearl drops in white, but it has beautiful pearly shimmer, which is really nice. And then the third card is this card I created the template for. It's that 3D envelope box card, and if you want to get the template, it's free on my Buy Me a Coffee page. You get this one sheet where you can cut it out and use score it, and you can create your own and decorate in a different way if you want. I do have tutorials for this card on my channel, so if you can't find, just ask me and I will share the link for you if you want. The cheers comes from, again, from that Just My Type sentiment strip pad, and I used a craft card from Hunkydory for my base. As you can see, I use acetate strips. I cut my flowers and butterflies from that Mattastic a card stock from Hunkydory. So this is card number 3, and it says cheers. Card number 4 is very quick and easy 4x6 card with the top fold, and again Mattastic cardstock, white cardstock, that's stencil and blueberry ink pad, and two sets, two different sizes of the bow with the silver gem in the center. Very easy. I didn't think this card needs a sentiment because it just, I don't know, I didn't know where to put it, but I think one card without a sentiment, it's fine as well. Then card number 5 is this 5x7 with the top fold from it's a card base from Hunkydory again, a Mattastic cardstock, white cardstock, two bows. The oval comes from Nesting Dies by Hunkydory again. So this is the oval nesting die set from Hunkydory. As I said, I used it to create this 5x7 card. On your special day comes from the sentiment die set. Let me just find it for you. It's this one, special sentiment panels, and they are on your anniversary, birthday wishes, good luck, thinking of you on your special day. You are so special, thank you with love, time to celebrate, and congrats. So this is what I use for this card, and in the center of the bowl we've got again that pearl drops and on the corners as well. So this is card number 5. Card number 6 is this 6x6 top fold card, and for this one I used the gold mirror card from Hunkydory again. I used the rectangle nesting dies to create this background for that sentiment, just no, lots of love. It's from this big book of Ink Me. And then you can see that I used two bows in gold and in pink, and I've got that gold gem in the center. I actually added some foam pads under that centerpiece here, and I inked my background using that blush ink pad. I just didn't want to go for a stronger pink. I just want very subtle color on my background. So that's card number 6. And card number 7 is this 4x6, and I really wanted to show that you can die cut into your panel and then die cut those butterflies in different colors, and I do the paper piecing. I just put it back into that places, and I didn't want to do paper piecing in those sections, so what I did, I used the Mattastic yellow cardstock, and I put it behind each butterfly, and it's just matted on the black card from Hunkydory again. And on your retirement, it's from this Just My Type small pad and few silver gems, and I think it's a really beautiful card if you want to create something which is quite flat, and if you don't want to pay extra postage. So this is card number 7. And card number 8, I thought for my last card I just want to go all in, and I created a shaker card. So this is 6x6 card with mats and layers, and we've got gold mirror card. I've got the pink panel, and I used the stencil together with that blueberry ink pad, which I think just adds something extra. It looks like pattern paper, and I really like that effect a lot. And then I used a circle nesting dies to create the frame for my shaker, and I used the acetate. I used at the background, you can see that the color is very subtle, and it's not the same as the background, because what I did, I used the vellum underneath the shaker, and then I put the shaker beads, and I die cutted 4 flowers, 2 in yellow and 2 in that light blue, because I thought those flowers will look really pretty inside my shaker. Just for you is from that again from that part. So as you can see, those two parts are just brilliant. If you want to create quick and easy cards, get those two parts and you will have sentiments for a very long time. You will not need to find any stamps or cutting dies. I think they're wonderful. So it says just for you. Again, I picked the gold sentiment just to match that gold mirror card, and I die cut the bows larger and smaller in pink and gold, and a few gold gems. I think this card is just so pretty. So let me know which card is your favorite. So we've got, let me see if you can see everything. So we've got card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And as I said, I use this Pretty in Lace collection, brand new collection by Hunkydory. As I said, there is another stencil in this collection, but I'm going to link all the products and the collection below the video so you can check it out. And if you've got any questions about any of the projects I've created, let me know, and I will reply to all your comments. And if you want me to create a video with step-by-step instructions for any of the cards, let me know as well, because I can do that. Of course, it might take a while. I was actually planning to create step-by-step videos for each card, but we had a heat wave here in the UK when I was creating those projects, and I said no, I definitely cannot do it. So, but if you want me to create any of the cards as a step-by-step video tutorial, let me know and I can do that. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending that time with me, and I hope you like the projects. If you've got a specific one which you absolutely love, let me know, because I would love to know what you think. And let me know, are you a fan of Hunkydory, and do you have any of the products I used in my projects today? So thank you so much for watching. As always, I look forward to hear from you, to read your comments. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that hype button if you keep forgetting about that. I do forget to mention about it. But yes, I remember to do that as well. As always, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye for now.